Hey, good evening, everyone, and welcome to these weekly gatherings, the Cosmic Starseed Academy weekly gatherings and Pleiadian channelings. And today's date is the 18th of January, 2025, and it is precisely 7:46 p.m. here in Ireland. Some updates I would like to share with you. I am going to be launching very soon a Cosmic Starseed Academy membership with lots and lots of goodies and activations and meditations and initiations, discounts, courses, workshops, interviews, podcasts, just a whole lot of stuff. And I already have half of it already on Substack, but I'm going to be adding to that over the next couple of days. So it's not ready to launch yet, but I'm working on it at the moment. So what else do I need to say about that? It's a really nice way to connect with other star seeds. There'll be a huge focus on that. So these weeklies will grow. I'm also going to be doing adding lots of different things, many of which I'm already doing, but I haven't really been putting it out there. So I'm going to gather everything that I've been doing together and add some things to that. And there'll be different levels of membership. So there will be a free, there will be a monthly paid, a yearly paid, and also a founding member, which will be a VIP. And that will all be based, the foundation will be on Substack still. So for anyone that has already paid, either as a monthly or yearly or founding member, nothing will change except you will be getting a whole lot more content, content and more value and discounts and lots of things. So, and also, I'm very excited. I think I'm going to add, when you're a founding member, I'm going to add a free once a year, a free yearly Pleiadian channeling for you. And I'm very excited about that. So I'm very, very excited about all the things that will be in the membership. And you will still get some things if you are a free member, but the monthly, I think it's around €11. So it is still, it's just a small fee. So do you guys have any questions about that?
Sounds okay to me.
Thank you, Michael. Okay. Oh, yes. And if you would like to join, you can check out my Substack, which is Soma Ara. My name is Soma, and then Ara is Arah, and my website is somaara.love. And thank you, everyone, for all your comments. I don't always get to reply to them, but I do always get to read all of them. If you'd like to email me or a reading, then you can check out my Substack as well. But I would actually give it a few days from today, which is Saturday the 18th, in order to allow me to update the Substack, because then you'll get more benefit from it. So give me a few days. And my email is thepleiadianchild@hotmail.com. And so without further ado, okay, I will. So thank you. So I've started to link in with them, and I was just saying thanks because they yeah. So even after that, Dennis, would you like to breathe and do the prayers?
Yeah, no problem. I'm very good at breathing.
And you can put your camera on as well for the prayers.
All right. All right. So I will say the law of one prayer, and I will say it 3 times. So, we are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks this is done, it is so. Again, we are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks this is done, it is so. And we are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks this is done. So, and another I am affirmation. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. Thank you.
Okay, so let us refocus on what this group is about. Let us bring in forgiveness, love, can you mute yourselves, please? Okay, let us begin with a meditation. Visualize, see, sense, feel, experience us. A beautiful stream, like a torch of white light coming down from above. It very much looks like a torch beam, a beam of light. We don't often explain enough about who we are. Perhaps, but we are the Pleiadian collective. And Ashtar, you could say Ashtar Commander is at the forefront, a very strong There are many words we could use to describe. Leader, forefront. So visualize let us begin with a healing meditation. Visualize a beautiful blue aura around you. Let us all together bring in healing energy. Visualize yourselves in a circle, holding hands. We are with you. Just breathe. Breathe in through your nose, down to your belly. Hold it and release out through your mouth. And do that 2 or 3 more times. Where you breathe in through your nose. Down to your belly. Hold it and breathe out through your mouth. And once more, or twice more, whichever you feel. No. Let us pause there. Let us take a short break. The other thing I forgot to mention is that I have a Sunday group. It's a workshop every Sunday at 3 p.m. UK time, Irish time, sorry. And it is around 13 euros. And each week we cover different subjects. Most of them are way out there. So it's about our Earth history, galactic history, UFOs, ETs, our real history, DNA codes, channeling, Pleiadian channeling, Pleiadian activations and meditations and lots of stuff. So if you'd like to come and join that, it's on Sundays at 3 p.m. Irish time. You don't have to join the whole thing because it's but if you want to, you can. And that runs for 17 weeks. And tomorrow is week 2. And that is a lovely, lovely energy. I thoroughly enjoyed last week. And sometimes, not always, sometimes they tend to talk quite fast when they're channeling, or when I'm channeling. But these Sunday days group, they seem to really kind of slow down and go into, I know last week, and I feel that will be continuous, where they really slow down and go into things in much more detail. And it is a lovely energy, lovely connections, really, really lovely connections. So yeah, without any further ado, let me continue. Dennis, would you be okay to say the prayers again? Patience, Michael.
All right.
Thank you.
We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks, this is done, it is so. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks, this is done, it is so. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks, this is done, it is so.
Thank you. So let us begin again. Let us step into, let us all step into our energy, the Ashtar Commander, Pleiadian, Jesus, energy, a higher consciousness, a higher awareness, a more balanced view, a more balanced perspective, a more loving, compassionate, non-judgmental energy of love and frequency, vibration. Sacred hearts, sacred heart energy, helping to bring in acceptance and understanding, love, forgiveness. I'm not saying that. Thank you. We've been speaking some time for we would like to add that we were part of okay, we would like to add that we were part of that psychic information that Soma was getting regarding the two wolves just now, and we would like to add that we had a great connection to the Native Americans in the USA. It is part of their history. Thank you, we are in their history. We are in their traditions. Knowledge is widely available to them regarding us and our connection to them as a sacred tribe. We are also in other sacred people's history and awareness and stories and history that has been handed down verbally, and many are not known about because they have not been written. So there are still truths and history and stories and his story, history and stories in many of the sacred peoples regarding us. For a number of weeks and a number of months previously, we have been sharing that the 6 months is extremely important to humanity. And we would like to repeat that again, that the 6 months is an imminent time, an important month where great changes and strides and movement forward will occur. Thank you. Changes in America are coming to do with ouch, what is that? Economy and thank you, manufacturing of vehicles and cars production will increase greatly. Not just manufactured to be sold in America, but also to be manufactured and exported. Funnily enough, interestingly enough, to places like China and other countries. Now would be a good time for questions.
June is actually my birth month, but I've always felt like Pleiadian, but every reading I've had and everybody that's done my birth chart said that I came from Orion. But one reading said that I was one of the Pleiadian High Council, Elderly Council. Then I volunteered to go to Mintaka, and then from there I came, to Earth. And it's funny because my great grandfather and great uncle, their names are Orion. So, like, why do I I feel such an affinity, and I feel like the Pleiades is my home, but yet I supposedly came here before Earth via Orion. What could that be?
That is a good question. And there was a time, thank you, there was a time when Soma was asking herself the same question as you are asking now. Your universe is teeming with life, many different beings, many different stars, suns, moons, galaxies, universes. For so long, humanity has been led to believe that you are alone
Yeah.
in the universe. And the very opposite is true. You have had, so the universe, let us explain it in a little bit more detail. So you have had, the universe is teeming with life. There are also other galaxies, other universes, other dimensions, other timelines, other spaces, past, present, and future. And all is happening now. We understand that that is an easy thing to say, easy words to say, easy words to hear. It is a process of awakening to really absorb that, to really understand that, to really feel that, to process that in your bodies. And you are even God's source. You are everything. Here now, having a human experience. But before you were here now having a human experience, in the past, you have had many lifetimes in different places. You are galactic beings. You are cosmic. You are starseed. You are cosmic travelers of the universe. You have traveled in the past and no doubt in the future, from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime to lifetime, for thousands and thousands of lifetimes. You are eternal. You are never ending. So when we say thousands, we mean thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of lifetimes on other planets, other star systems, other suns, moons, galaxies, universes. You are not from here. You are not little Johnny or little Neil or little Amira or little Dennis or little Soma or little Michael or little Mark or little Rob or little Angelica or little Julia or little David. Let us just pause there for a few seconds so that Soma can breathe. You are travelers. It may sound funny to some, but you are travelers of the galaxy. You are travelers of the universe. We believe this term has been used in some of your sci-fi programs, films, media series. So some of you might find it funny to hear us say these words. But bear in mind that much of all of your films and programs and television and cinema and movies are in fact true and not science fiction as it is portrayed. Although some of it is unbelievable to the masses. So many of you can see beyond the misperceptions, the lies and the mistruths and the science fiction, and understand it to be real, achievable, doable. We veered off the question there slightly. Let us go back to your question, Amira. So you are, as a starseed, you are from different places. Most certainly, most definitely, you are from different places. The way some of you can understand this is that you're most, so where you feel a strong, where you feel a strong connection, a strong pull, when you first realize and wake up to this fact that you are from the Pleiades, you may feel like that is the only place that you are from, but actually it is not. You are from many different places, many different galaxies, universes, star nations, Pleiades, Sirian, Lyra, Arcturians, Andromeda. And surprisingly, maybe surprisingly to some of you, you will have also had more negative lifetimes as reptilian or more negative ET beings. You have experienced it all of it. You have not limited or excluded yourself from the negative. You have included and incorporated everything. And that is what God or universal energy does. It likes to expand, include, and incorporate everything. So it has been everything. You have been everything, good, light, dark, everything. There is nowhere that you have not experienced. You are ancient souls that have had thousands and thousands and thousands of lifetimes everywhere. One of the reasons you feel so connected to wherever it is because your past life is very recently in that place. So for example, with Soma, it is the Pleiades, but she knows that she's also, so one of her last lives would have been with us most recently. So therefore she feels, and many of you, it is the same, where you feel a very strong connection to the Pleiades or Sirian or Lyran, Andromeda, wherever it may be. It is because you're in close proximity to that place within your past life, meaning that you have had a recent past life, and that is where you closely associate to, because it is close proximity, it is familiar. You understand it, you understand those energies, you understand our energies. But you also have had, perhaps further in the distance, have lived in places like Lyra, Sirians, Andromeda, Arcturians, and there are thousands more, some known and some still remain unknown. Not all positive and negative ET energies are known by anyone. There are ones that remain undiscovered and unknown, unlabeled, uncategorized. They're not known about. Just as your oceans, and thank you, okay, and what lays beneath your oceans are unknown, unexplored. Coinciding with being explored, but also hidden, secrets and lies, where you are not told what lays beneath or what lays out there in the universe. So we would say that you are from everywhere. So do not, thank you, do not doubt, and we will wrap it up here, but do not doubt that you are from different places. So all of those readings that you've had, each reader was seeing different places. That is not to exclude the other places, but to incorporate new places, because you are from everywhere. Do you understand? Does that answer you? Thank you. Does that answer your question for now?
Yeah, in a way. So are they saying that maybe recently I was on the Pleiades? That's why I feel more homesick. Like I feel homesick for it.
We know. We know.
Yeah.
We know that feeling. Soma, and so many of you. We're going to stop referring to Soma so much because she doesn't like it. Rather, we will say you. Because, thank you, because because starseeds have very similar and the same program is the wrong word, but DNA is a better word, thank you. DNA running through their energy systems, where you experience similar things, such as that sense of wanting to go home and not knowing where home is, feeling out of place, feeling like you don't belong, feeling even within your families, you have that sense of being born into the wrong family, of being born into something that you don't understand, an energy that is unfamiliar with you. You don't understand how you could possibly be born into those families when you are operating at such a higher frequency. It is different. It is unfamiliar to you because your energy, your vibration, your frequency, your DNA, your soul is not from Earth, is not human. You are hybrids. So you are operating at a different, at a higher awareness. Find your purpose on Earth. You chose to be, thank you, you chose to be here. You chose to have this experience on Earth. Find what it is. Make it your life purpose. And it may take you the next 5 minutes or the next year or 2 years or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7. But find what your purpose is as a starseed, because you chose to come here. You chose to be part of this, and you were chosen at the same time. You chose, and you were chosen to be here. The strongest of the strong. That is not to say that it does not come with challenges. In fact, the very opposite is true. Starseeds are more challenged, have more difficult lives on Earth, are more challenged by the physical reality, by the 3D human Earth experience, because it is unfamiliar to them. It is very limited and very enclosed or encaged or boxed or like a prison. Very control systems, which is why you are here, to break these systems. You are here as starseeds, and you most certainly do, all of you, Amara, have missions on Earth. This is why you are here. This is what you came to accomplish. And it not only affects you, not only affects us, not only affects Earth and humanity and Mother Earth, but it affects every single thing within the universe. The universe is waking up. It is a great expansion of consciousness that is growing, evolving, expanding, raising its frequency, raising its vibration, raising its own consciousness, expanding. And you are beautiful in your missions. You are beautiful souls born here. You chose to be born here on Earth and were chosen. Find out what your mission is. It is why you are here. There is no one on your planet right now who does not have a mission. You are important beings, extremely important beings in the expansion of humanity, consciousness, awareness, frequency, vibration. It is part of your mission to help humanity evolve. It is part of your mission as starseeds to help humanity evolve. You have each been gifted a unique mission, as unique as your fingerprints. Some of you are born to channel us. Some of you are born to write. Some of you are born to create beautiful paintings. Some of you are born to do so many different things. The list is endless. But all of your missions are as unique as your fingerprints. As unique as your fingerprints. The returning of Christ, of Jesus, of Yeshua, of Sananda, is the returning of Christ consciousness, which is what you are. All of you as starseeds contain Christ consciousness within you. We have spoken some briefly before about DNA codes that are contained within, secretly contained, even still secretly contained within all starseeds. We have in the past specifically spoken of and shared with you the grounding DNA code. There are specific codes within starseeds that we will speak of again in a future time when it is right, divine timing. But your DNA And these codes are your missions are, thank you, your missions are as unique as your fingerprints. So find your mission. There are techniques and ways you can do that. We would recommend for you, Amara, that you see, oh, oh, okay. We would, okay. So we would, okay. Hold on. So we would recommend for you, Amara, to get a reading with Soma Ara, where we can talk more in depth about this. But you have free choice. So you may choose not to connect with Soma in this way. And if you don't, then let it be someone else. But don't not do it. Gift yourself the opportunity to expand and discover what your soul mission is. Whether it's with Soma or not, it may be someone else. So let us pause there. Let us take one more, perhaps short question before we move on. Is that okay for you? Amara?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I will have to book a reading when it gets financially better. You're asking me if they have questions?
Well, let us add that
Or
if
is this
you
for somebody else?
let us add
I
that
don't know.
if you let us add that if you choose to get a reading with Selma, give it a few days, because as she said earlier, she's going to be adding, redesigning, gifting more services, more products, more everything into her subscription. So hold off for a few days because you will get more.
I want to hold off. I'm just looking for money so I could afford it, because then I'd be one of the founders or something. I'd want to be one of those in a reading. Another thing is, have the Pleiadians been sending me messages? Have they visited me? Have I been on their ships?
Of course,
Mm-hmm.
you are a starseed.
Mm-hmm.
You contain our energy. We
Yeah.
connect in with so many of you mostly in the dream time, or what you
Yeah.
call the astral plane.
Dream, yeah.
Soma remembers a friend telling her a story years ago of how this friend would be playing outside or looking or walking outside at night close to her home, or in her garden, or in the back of her house in Ireland, in rural Ireland, where there was large fields and space. Please mute yourself, Amira.
Sorry.
Because I'll lose the connection. Thank you, darling. So this friend of Soma's was telling her that when the friend was younger, she'd be walking in the back fields of rural Ireland of our house that would stretch for miles and miles, and she'd be looking up and she could see this star or light, and it would follow her, and she would be talking to this star or light, questioning if it's a UFO craft. And of course it was, because of the arithmetical pattern, they would follow her. And this is how we often let you know that we are with you. We are watching you. We are lovingly watching you. We are present because you are not from here. We have placed technology within you that is of a higher dimension, undetectable within your 3D reality, within your 3D bodies, within the human vessel. The negative agenda, the negative ET has also done the same. You are known within the universe, within the galaxy. All of you are tracked and traced from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime to lifetime by technology that is in a higher dimension, that it has a physicalness within your human bodies. We have also shown you before, or explained before many years ago, that we have a book that contains names, birth dates of all of starseeds. You are not born onto Earth by accident. You are here to assist in the great awakening of humanity. And it was needed to be able to find you again and again and again and again and again. So all starseeds have both positive and negative technology on a higher dimension that has been placed within your physical bodies. So much more. There is so much more going on. Oh, thank you. We would like to add that many of you are labeled with conditions, or let us use the word conditions for now, as autistic or special needs, Asperger's, Down syndrome. There are many labels. Even, what is that one? All of, Soma can't think of the name of that one, but all of the labels like that and similar ones, autistic spectrum, all those conditions are, some of those conditions, all of those conditions are when the soul has difficulty holding the human aspect. That is a good example. That is a good choice of words. So all those conditions happen and are brought about because in this particular lifetime, because the body, the physical vessel, the soul of that individual will struggle with bringing in such a higher awareness within the physical body that it is slightly out of balance is the wrong words, but it is slightly different. It is slightly different because the physical body cannot withhold that velocity of it is like trying to pour thank you. It is like trying to pour too much water into a smaller vessel. That is the best example we can give now, for now. So all of these souls that are labeled as special or autistic or Down syndrome or anything, Asperger's, ADHD, these are souls that struggle with the containment and confinement of the human physical body and the physical mind. We'd also like to add that many of these individuals are also in a higher, thank you, in a higher, on a soul level, born with a higher consciousness, a higher awareness, a higher capacity. So we will pause there. We would like to add that one of these special souls is a public figure, also in Ireland, who was known to have learning difficulties as a child, and her name is Lorna Byrne. And we would recommend, Amara, that you read her book. She has many books, but Angels in My Hair would be wonderful for you to read. Angels in My Hair by Lorna Byrne. We highly recommend this for you and others listening in the future that have been and others listening in the future that have been labeled or diagnosed as being different, standing out. Because that is what a starseed is. You are different. You stand out, whether you want to or not. And so many of you have suffered blows that would dismantle normal humans. You come in with a greater everything, most especially a greater strength, and you are the strongest of the strong. We have said this so many times through so many different channelers. You are the strongest of the strong. We love you so much. We will end it there for this evening, and we look forward to seeing you either tomorrow or next Saturday. Let us pause. Let us have refreshments for Soma, and then let us just let us pause there.